The Hermit's Path. Every life follows a path. Most people move through their days without thinking much about the small habits that guide them, the words they speak, the choices they repeat, the routines that quietly shape who they become. The Hermit's Path is a place to slow down and look at those small things. In this series, we explore simple ideas and practical steps that can help bring a little more awareness and intention into everyday life. Nothing complicated, just thoughtful ways to live a little more deliberately, one small step at a time. Aging quietly, living fully. Some people think aging is something that happens to you, like it just shows up one day and starts taking things away, your energy, your strength, your clarity. And for some people, that's exactly how it feels. But then you see others, same years behind them, and they move differently. Not faster, not louder, just steadier. They walk without hesitation. They think without strain. They sit in silence without needing to fill it. And you start to realize it's not age you're looking at. It's how they've been living. Not perfectly, not impressively, just consistently. There are a few habits that show up again and again in people who age well. Nothing complicated, nothing expensive, just quiet things done over time. The first is movement, not exercise in the way most people think about it. No routines, no pressure, just movement. A walk after a meal, a slow pass down a familiar path. The body pays attention to what you ask of it, and when you stop asking, it stops offering. Movement tells the body one simple thing: you're still using this, and that matters more than most people realize. The second is curiosity. A lot of people slowly close off without noticing it. Same thoughts, same routines, same conversations, and over time, life gets smaller. But the ones who stay sharp, they keep reaching for something new. Doesn't have to be big. A new way of doing something, a new interest, a question they haven't asked before. The mind needs something to work with, something to stretch toward. Without that, it settles. The third is connection, not a crowd, not constant interaction, just something real, one person, one steady presence. Someone you don't have to perform for, someone who knows you without explanation. That kind of connection does something quiet inside you. It keeps you anchored, and you don't need many of those, just one that lasts. The fourth is acceptance. Things change. That's not the difficult part. The difficult part is resisting it, trying to hold everything exactly as it was. That's where the strain comes from. But the people who move through aging with some kind of peace, they adjust. They don't pretend nothing changed. They just stop fighting what already has. And that frees up more than you'd expect. The last one might be the most important. They still notice the small things, not in a forced way, not trying to be grateful. They just see them. A quiet morning, a cup of coffee, the way the light moves across the land, simple moments, the kind most people pass right by. At some point, those become enough. Not because life got smaller, but because your attention got clearer. Aging well isn't built on big decisions. It's built on patterns, things you repeat without thinking about them. Movement, curiosity, connection, acceptance, and a quiet appreciation for what's already here. Nothing dramatic, but over time, they shape everything. And maybe that's the part people miss. It's not about holding on to who you were. It's about becoming someone who no longer needs as much to feel whole. Not less life, just less noise between you and it. Walking the Hermit's Path doesn't require dramatic change. Most of the time, it begins with something small: a new habit, a different way of thinking, or a simple choice made with a little more awareness. If something in this episode resonated with you, consider giving the video a like and sharing it with someone who might also appreciate the idea. And if you'd like to continue exploring simple ways to live more intentionally, be sure to subscribe and join me again along the Hermit's Path.